Shopping for groceries. For many of us, it's become almost second nature. We may enjoy it. It may be one of those tasks that's just got to get done. The biggest challenge, what store to go to. For some of us, though, shopping for groceries is a little more involved.
Minnesota Food Helpline, this is Joe. How can I help you today?
For folks who can't afford it, a search for food starts with a phone call.
Well, it looks like based on the information you provided me that you may be eligible for the SNAP program.
That phone call triggers a list of responses to hunger from Hunger Solutions and its vital supporters and partners. And the Food Helpline has been a useful addition to Hunger Solutions services. For example, in the first 4 years of its operation, the helpline allowed nearly 27,000 people to receive assistance. Among the services that could be made available by that call to Hunger Solutions Food Helpline are access for qualified people to SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, the new name for food stamps. Or a person might be referred to a local food shelf or meal program, or free or reduced cost lunch for her youngsters at school. The goal is for all clients to, just like that guy at the supermarket, get fresh fruits and vegetables made possible, partly by Hunger Solutions.
So that's one of the things that Hunger Solutions does that really is a benefit to the food banks and to the agencies and to the people who are served by those food shelves, is get that nutritional, healthy, fresh produce out.
It works that way with commodity foods, too, made available by the USDA for the Emergency Food Assistance Program. Hunger Solutions Minnesota efficiently distributes 12 million pounds of government commodities every year.
Hunger Solutions is the one who manages and handles it and gets it to food banks and then into the hands of food shelves, who can get it into the hands of the people who are hungry and visiting food shelves. So without their work, I'm not sure how that food would get distributed.
Hunger Solutions can respond quickly as needs are identified. These volunteers were filling thousands of plastic bags with ultra-pasteurized milk, oatmeal, and nutritious snacks, so kids would have something to eat over summer weekends. You see, in summer, 300,000 youngsters in Minnesota don't have access to the free and reduced cost lunches that are available during the school year. Across the state, 1 of every 3 youngsters, 33%, qualifies for feeding assistance.
And Hunger Solutions was able to help us fund it, so that now we're going to be providing weekly backpacks for children in 8 communities in our service area. We're going to be distributing almost 1,000 bags to children every week from in June, July, and August.
June, July, and August. Those summer months are when the 300 food shelves across Minnesota rely increasingly on refrigeration equipment. If coolers or freezers fail, Hunger Solutions assists. Each year, Hunger Solutions distributes $1.7 million in state-funded grants to food shelves for food and equipment and other operational needs.
Most states don't have funding for food shelves that comes from the legislature, so we're really fortunate that Hunger Solutions is able to lobby for and get that funding.
That advocating and getting funding may be the most important job Hunger Solutions does.
They lend a voice for the voiceless in our hunger community. We do not have enough resources as a food shelf to be at the Capitol on a regular basis, to be in Washington, D.C., telling the story of hungry Minnesotans, and Hunger Solutions provides those services for us.
We've come to you today to ask for an increase for this allocation. We recognize that we're lucky in the state of Minnesota that we have the benefit of your support and of support of good stewards of public funds throughout the state of Minnesota.
We have a quote in our rotunda from Senator Wellstone. Says, "We all do better when we all do better. We all do better when we all do better." And I think Hunger Solutions' role is to make sure that the legislative process, the politicians, the people who are making decisions on behalf of our citizens don't forget this segment of the population that is struggling to put food on the table. And for that, I thank Hunger Solutions.
And you get 4 cans of vegetables.
Hunger tends to be invisible. Folks don't like to admit it exists. But 8,500 Minnesotans a day get their food from food shelves. Most of them make 1 visit a month. None of them likes the idea.
you think about it on the way in. You know, I'm going to get handouts. It's never something you're proud of.
To just have that hopeless feeling of don't know where the next meal is going to come from or how you're going to go get your milk or juice or any of that kind of stuff. It gets very challenging and humbling, very humbling at the same time.
Yep, folks don't like to think about getting a handout. Some are so ashamed they avoid it altogether. But the fact is, in every 5 families with children, one of those families doesn't know where the next meal is going to come from. Hunger Solutions helps. Please go to hungersolutions.org now to become an advocate, learn more about hunger, or make a gift so Hunger Solutions may continue its important work.